Good morning to you, good morning to you. We're all in our places with sun shining faces. Oh, this is the way to have a good day. Hello, my sweet students. Welcome to today's music class. It's so good to see you again. I can't believe it's been a whole week. So we have a wonderful class planned. As usual, we're going to sing some scales. We are going to sing one of my very favorite songs. We are going to look at some more rhythms. We're going to play a little game with our rhythms. And of course, we are starting on a brand new composer for the month of March. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a blast. So let's get started singing through our scales. I know we've been doing some fun, hard things with our scales these past few weeks. Today's gonna be just an easy run through them. So we're gonna do major scale, major triad, major arpeggio, minor scale, minor triad, minor arpeggio. So show me how beautifully you can sing your scales now, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Beautiful job, my friends. Show me that major triad. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. Beautiful job. And add that top do for our major arpeggio. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, do, sol, mi, do. Very nice job. And now where do we go? We go down to la for our minor scale, right? All right. 1, 2, ready, go. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Very nice job, you guys. Let's sing through our minor triad. 1, 2, ready, go. La, do, mi, do, la. Excellent. Add that top la for our minor arpeggio. 1, 2, ready, go. La, do, mi, la, mi, do, la. Very nice job, you guys. Let's talk about the song that we're going to sing today. All right, so today we are going to be singing a song called Whistle a Happy Tune. And I love this song. I can't believe it is the first time that we are singing it together because it's one of my favorites and it's also so much fun. It is from a musical called The King and I. And if you were with us last year, we actually sang another song from The King and I together our very, very, very first week of music class, like back in September 2019. It was called Getting to Know You. It went, getting to know you, getting to know all about you. So you might recognize that. So it's a similar style to that. And The King and I is a musical about a young woman from England who goes to be a teacher for the child of the king of a far off land. It's a really fun one. I recommend watching it if you ever get the chance. And in this song, she is talking to that child and telling him that whenever she is afraid or upset, She whistles a happy tune. She sings something really happy and she starts to feel better. And sometimes she can even fool the people around her into believing that she is not afraid anymore either. So I thought it was an excellent choice for us in music class, and it shows you just how powerful music can be for your emotions. It can lift you up when you're feeling low or scared. So I can't wait for you guys to hear this. I think you're gonna love it. Let's learn it on this next slide. All right, my lovely, lovely students, here is our first set of lyrics. This song, we're gonna sing the whole song, so we've got 3 sets of lyrics, but I think it's gonna fly by. So here's our starting chord. Repeat after me. Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. Good. Can you sing just that much with me from the very beginning? Let's do it. 1, 2, ready, go. Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. Beautiful. Here is the next part. It's going to be the same melody. While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. Very nice job, you guys. I think we should try putting that whole first page together. Let's do it. 1, 2, ready, go. Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. Very nice job, you guys. Here is your second set of lyrics. This part's really fun. Here's the first line. The result of this deception is very strange to tell. For when I fool the people I fear, I fool myself as well. Beautiful job. Can you sing just that much with me from the result of this deception? Do you guys know what deception means? Deception means to fool someone, to pull the wool over someone's eyes, to trick them. So she's tricking them into thinking that she's very, very brave by singing this very happy song. Okay, let's go for it. From the result of this deception, your new word. 1, 2, ready, go. The result of this deception is very strange to tell. For when I fool the people I fear, I fool myself as well. Good, and this part might sound a little familiar to you, this next part. I whistle a happy tune. And every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Good job, you guys. All right, I want to sing this whole page through, okay? So starting at the result of this deception. This song's a little bit trickier than some of the other songs we've been doing. It's a little bit more of a project. It's super worth it. I just want to make sure we're super solid on it before we start performing, okay? From the result of this deception. 1, 2, ready, go. The result of this deception is very strange to tell, for when I fool the people I fear, I fool myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Beautiful job, you guys. You are so close to being all the way through this song. This is my very, very favorite part. Make believe you're brave, and the trick will take you far. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. Very good job, you guys. Now, if you can whistle, this is your big moment. I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of an embarrassing secret. Miss Olivia cannot whistle at all, not even a little. So I am going to hum, and if you can't whistle, you can hum with me as well. But if you can whistle, see if you can whistle this part. Here's what it sounds like. Try it. Very good. And then we get our grand finale. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. Very good, my friends. Those are all the words. You guys did it. So let's sing through this third page, and then let's put the whole enchilada together, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Make believe you're brave, and the trick will take you far. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. Yay! All right, nice job, you guys. It is time for our performance of it. All right, so even if there's a couple of spots where you still feel a little shaky, do your very best, sing out, follow my lead, follow your classmates' leads, and fake it till you make it, right? That's what this song is all about. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. So, I want to hear some really brave singing. All right, let's do it. 1, 2, ready, go. Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune so no one will suspect I'm afraid. While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. The result of this deception is very strange to tell, for when I fool the people I fear, I fool myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make believe you're brave, and the trick will take you far. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. You may be as brave as you make believe you are. Yay! Very nice job, you guys. I hope you had just as much fun with that song as I did. It's a beautiful one. I think you're going to be whistling it whenever you feel scared from now on. I hope so. All right, let's take a look at our rhythm for today. Okay, here we are again with our rhythm. So, as usual, I'm gonna kind of breeze through this. We're just gonna review these rhythms so everybody's on the same page. Feel free to clap them out with me, okay? So, we start with our 8th note, and you're usually gonna see your 8th note connected to another 8th note. Each individual 8th note gets half a beat. So, you would need 8 of them to fill a 4/4 measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Very good. Next up, we have our quarter note. Our quarter note gets 1 beat each, so you need 4 of them in a 4/4 measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on up, we have our half note, and our half note gets 2 beats each. So, in a 4/4 measure, that's 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need 2 half notes, so clap them 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Now, our kind of awkward note, we have our dotted half note. So our dotted half note gets 3 beats. So that means that it needs a friend in order to fit into a 4/4 measure, right? So usually that friend is a quarter note for us, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. But as you're going to see, any notes that equal 1 beat total can work as an accompaniment to our dotted half note. So instead, you could use 2 8th notes. So you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Can you try clapping that with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Just like that. All right, file that information away for later. You're going to need it. Good, and last but not least, we have our whole note, which gets 4 beats and would take up the whole of a 4/4 measure. So you only clap on 1, you hold all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right, so here is our rhythm today, and I want you to be a little bit of a detective first. See if you can spot some 8th notes. Do you see any 8th notes? I see a lot of 8th notes, and I hope you do too. What about quarter note? Can you find a quarter note? Yeah, there's a lot of them in here. All of the little black dots that are unaccompanied are quarter notes, right? Good. How about some half notes? I can see 4 half notes. Can you see a half note? Nice. How about a dotted half note? I see 2 dotted half notes. Can you see 2 dotted half notes? All right, I hope so. How about a whole note? Do you see a whole note? You shouldn't see any whole note because there's no whole note in here. Whole note's the circle, right? There's no whole note in this rhythm. All right, maybe next week. Good. So, as usual, I'm gonna clap a measure. You clap it back to me. When we get to the end of a line, we'll put it all together. When we get to the end of the rhythm, we'll put the whole thing together. Here's your first measure. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job, you guys. Just make sure that you clap through both of those half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't sneak any extra rhythms in there. All right, let's try it all the way from the top of this line, the top of this system, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Now, let's take a look at that second line. We kick off with our dotted half note, right? So here is the rhythm combination that I was talking about when we were reviewing our rhythms. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One and 2 and 3, 4. Excellent job, you guys. Let's clap that whole second line. Just watch out for those eighth notes in the first measure of the second line. They can throw you off your rhythm a little bit. So just make sure you go 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let it trip you up on the notes that come after. All right, just do your best. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Very nice. All right, let's put that whole rhythm together from the very top. All right. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Very nice job, you guys. That was great. So, you might notice that these notes are not all on the same line, and that can only mean one thing. It means that we are going to sing it with our solfege. So we won't go through our big review, but let's take a little quick look. You are going to have 3 notes on this rhythm: C, E, and G, or do, mi, and so. So every single time you see a note that is on G, it'll be a so, sing so. Every time you see a note on the E, sing mi. Every single time you see a note on that line that is below the staff, it's going to be a do. Sing your do. Do, mi, so. Just our major triad, right? Do, mi, so, mi, do. Except we're going to put it in different combinations. So, let's take a look. Now you have your solfege underneath your rhythm. I think it helps to use your hand signs, and I also think it helps to keep a steady beat somewhere on your body. So it could be with your other hand. If that's too confusing, keep a tiny little beat with your foot. Just tap your foot. Nice. So, just like before, I'll sing a measure to you and you sing it back to me and see if you can work your hand signs in as well. Okay? Challenge yourself. So, mi, so, mi. Do, mi, so. Mi, so, mi, so. So. Excellent job, you guys. Now, let's try that whole first line, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. So, mi, so, mi, do, mi, so, mi, so, mi, so, so. Very nice, you guys. All right, here is your second and last line. Mi, so. Mi, do. Mi, do. Mi, so, mi, do. Good, and now you know the whole solfege for this rhythm. So let's try that second line and then we'll put it all together, okay? Starting on mi. 1, 2, ready, go. Mi, so, mi, do. Mi, do. Mi, so, mi, do. Excellent job, you guys. From the top. You can do it. We start on so. See if you can keep a little tiny steady beat somewhere in your body. 1, 2, ready, go. So, mi, so, mi, do, mi, so, mi, so, mi, so, mi, so, mi, do, mi, do, mi, so, mi, do. Very nice job, you guys. Really well done. All right, I think you guys have worked so hard. I think it's time for us to play a game. So we're going to play the game that we played last week, where I am going to put a rhythm on the board, and then I am going to clap a rhythm. Now, this rhythm might be the rhythm that's on the board, on the screen, or it might be something totally different that I just made up. So it's your job to listen really closely and then tell me if I did it right or not, if I clapped the rhythm that you see. So now you guys get to be the teachers because you're so good at your rhythms. You guys get to correct me. Okay, let's get started. Here is our first one. Look it over. See if you can clap it in your head. Do you have it? All right, I am going to clap now, and you tell me if I'm clapping that rhythm, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. One more time, give it a listen. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, moment of truth. Did I clap that rhythm or did I clap something else? Okay, if you said that I clapped that rhythm, you would be correct. I totally clapped that rhythm. Pat on the back for me. All right, so here is that rhythm with its counts in. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Can you clap it? Good job. If you guessed right, good for you. If you didn't, you get another shot, okay? I'm gonna put the next rhythm on the screen and you guys see what you think. Here it is. Can you hear it in your brain? All right, I am going to clap this 2 times, just like before. And you tell me whether or not I clapped it, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Think about it. I'm going to clap it one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, did I clap this rhythm or did I clap something else? Okay, if you said that I clapped this rhythm, you would be wrong. I clapped a different rhythm from the one that's on the screen. So let's take a look. With the red X is the rhythm that I put on the screen. With the green check is the rhythm that I actually clapped. So what I clapped was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can you clap that for me? Nice job. Now, the rhythm that was actually on your screen would go like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can you clap that for me? Nice. So I put 2 quarter notes in when I should have held through that half note, right? So I clapped 1, 2, 3, and 4. What I should have clapped was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. So the different rhythms that you have can make a huge difference. Nice job, you guys. We will play a couple more of those, I'm sure, in the weeks to come. But for now, let's move on to my favorite part of our class, our Composer of the Month. All right, my friends, today we meet our composer for the month of March. We have a brand new composer, and her name is Fanny Mendelssohn. So she lived from 1805 to 1847, just 41 years, and she was from a country called Germany, which you can see on the side of your screen. She was German, and because her entire life was in the 1800s, she is what we'd call a Romantic era composer. So to put it in perspective with our other composers, this would have been a similar time to our December composer, Prokofiev, but it would have been before our February composer, Duke Ellington. So her instrument of choice, as you can see with many of our composers, was piano. She was an excellent piano player. She especially loved the piano music of our October composer, Johann Sebastian Bach. And her brother, Felix Mendelssohn, was also a famous composer. She came from a very musical family. Mentioned on the slide before, Fanny Mendelssohn came from a musical family, and she had a brother who was a very, very famous composer named Felix. Now, what does the name Felix start with? Starts with an F. What does the name Fanny start with? Starts with the letter F. So a lot of their music was published under F Mendelssohn. And so sometimes it created a little bit of confusion over which one of them had written it, especially for historians looking back. So, once upon a time, Felix Mendelssohn, Fanny's brother, was in Buckingham Palace in England performing for Queen Victoria, the Queen of England at the time. And this very, very fancy queen came up to him and said, I want to show you what my favorite song by you is. And he said, okay, let's hear it. And she started humming it. And it was totally one of his sister's songs. And he had to be like, that's actually not my song. And it was a little bit awkward. We are going to be listening to this song, Queen Victoria's favorite song from the Mendelssohns, today. It is called Italienne. Let's take a look. All right, my friends, the piece that we're going to be listening to today is called Italienne, and it was originally performed with singer and piano, which is why it's called Italienne. The piece, the lyrics of the piece, are all about the beautiful Italian countryside and all of the beautiful views you can see there, all of the beautiful fruits you can eat there, so keep that in mind as you're listening to the music. However, the piece that we're going to be listening to is going to be performed completely by the string family. So it's been a while since we talked about instrument families, but today we have almost all of the members of our string family, at least almost all of the members of our string family that you'd find in an orchestra. So you can see them over on the side of your screen. Our smallest is a violin. Next we have a viola, then we have our cello, and of course our largest is our double bass. However, when you look at this video, you are going to see 5 instruments. There are going to be 2 violins. This is often the case. Because the violin is the smallest, it is also the softest. It makes the least amount of sound. So usually there are 2 violins to kind of round out those larger instruments. This song is so light and joyful and fun, and I think you're gonna love it. What's really interesting about this piece is its time signature. It is going to be in 6/8 time. Now, usually your rhythms have been in 4/4. 4 beats per measure, quarter note gets the beat. This piece is in 6/8, which means that there are 6 beats in each measure and the 8th note gets the beat. That might sound a little daunting, but it's actually pretty straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you do that with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. That's a little sneak peek of what you're about to hear. So, as you're listening to this piece, see if you can feel that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that's going through it. This is a really special video that was done by the string players of the Chicago Symphony Orchestra. And it was done under lockdown. So, you have 2 violinists, 1 violist, 1 cellist, and 1 double bassist, and they are playing in their living room, and then they stitched all of the clips together. So it's just proof that you can make music under any kind of circumstance. I hope you really like this piece. It's only about a minute long, so give it your full attention, really soak it in. It'll be done before you know it. Without further ado, Italienne. my friends, I hope you enjoyed that piece. We have so much more Fanny Mendelssohn in store for us, so many excellent pieces. And that is about all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed your music class. I hope that you will spend this week whistling a happy tune. And I cannot wait to see you again for more music and fun. Until then, let's sing our goodbye song. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Bye-bye, butterfly. I'll see you again next time. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Bye-bye, butterfly. I'll see you again next time. I'll see